Welcome, guys, to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with your host Eliam, and we are here with Neil and Matt from For the Fields and Jess. So, welcome, guys. Could you tell us about? Could you introduce yourselves and what you do within the band?
Right, I'll go first because I'm the youngest. Um, yeah, I'm Neil. I play lead guitar and do some of the singing and write some of the songs. Actually, weirdly enough, I thought about this the other day. Matt and I have never actually written a song together. We need to sort that out, man.
Yeah, well, I'm Matt. I've been on here before, talking well a couple of times. I'm also in Fallen Fields, songwriter and the other singer. And yeah, me and Neil have not written a song together purely around our massive egos. We couldn't possibly allow ourselves to give up a little bit of our songs, so we've written in isolation. In the future, though, we're cool now. We're cool now, so we can collaborate a little bit more. So the next album, maybe we'll have a little bit more collaboration.
Yeah.
Collaboration. Yes. I sing and play guitar. Yeah.
Yeah. Because of Matt's been on before and I've asked some of the answered some of the questions what I'm going to be doing that fast. So, Neil, let's focus on you for the time being.
Okay.
So, as a kid, what were you listening to?
I guess as a kid in the 70s. Growing up, my parents kind of dictated the music that we listened to at first. So I was listening to a lot of Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, Count Basie things, stuff like that. And then it was around 1977, and I remember it quite well. On a Thursday night, we used to watch Tomorrow's World, followed by Top of the Pops. I don't know if you remember that. And I think it was like towards the end of the year, one Thursday night on Top of the Pops, the weirdest looking band came on and did this most bombastic song, and that was We Are the Champions, and the band was Queen, and I was kind of hooked then. I think I found some music that could finally belong to me in a sense. I was listening to a lot of that.
Yeah, cool. So, who actually got you into who got you into music? Was it like your parents, or was it somebody like a family friend, or was it somebody completely different?
What got me into music, I think, really just there was always music on in the house. None of my parents were musical or anything like that, but it was just. Music was something. I mean, it's not like it is now, where you turn on your computer and you just dial in whatever you want. You had to actually search for the music you wanted. So I think basically I got myself into it by discovering the things that I liked. Those great bands from back then, and later on, my brother kind of influenced some of the stuff I listened to because he was into the new wave of British heavy metal. And then we started getting into, I was when he was out, I was going into his bedroom and pinching his records and taping them. And I was taping things like Genesis, everything from Genesis to Jimi Hendrix to Janis Joplin, all these great bands and artists that really era-defining music, really.
Yeah, cool. So, who actually inspired you to become a musician?
Inspired me to become a musician. I wouldn't really know who inspired me. I think I always knew that I always knew I wanted to do something a little bit extraordinary. And I always wanted to be a drummer. I've got to be honest with you. I always wanted to be a drummer. and I never did anything about it. And then my first wife, Nicole, when I was 20, she told me we were pregnant, and I thought, right, I can't be a drummer now because babies are expensive, and so drums, so I'll buy a guitar. And I went for lessons with a good friend of mine called Mark Crombie. He taught me to play guitar, and it was great, and I enjoyed it. That the inspiration was always like just to have something that was me rather than anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. What were, if any, what bands were you in before, if any, before Fallen Fields?
Oh, what bands did I play?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, directly before Fallen Fields, Matt and I were in a Peter Gabriel tribute band, which was a lot of hard work.
Oh, it was
lot of
hard.
weird,
That was really hard.
lot of weird time signatures, and made us play differently. Before that, Matt and I were in a trio called Shine of a Babylon, which was basically we got together by accident. We just started jamming with this drummer guy that we knew. And before we'd maybe been practicing for about a week, and we got offered our first gig, and we would just do 45 minutes, 50 minutes of improv and write songs on the spot. And before that, I was in a band with my dear friend Ian Pies called Bad Season. We recorded a couple of albums. And way back in the sort of late 90s, I was the singer-guitarist in a Bryan Adams tribute band, of all things. Really good fun. Really good fun. Difficult songs to sing for me now, but it was good fun.
Yeah, cool. So let's get back. So more of the present year and with Fallen Fields and everything. What you've been up to? Yeah, I know you. I know the band took a little bit of a break. So what you've been up to?
Well, we did take a break. I mean, it's been a 5-year break for me. And sort of in between that time, I seem to have been writing a solo album for all of that time. And I've demoed it, not recorded it yet. Just basically, it was a weird 5 years. I sort of dipped my toe in and out of music. That's the best way I could put that. But I lit a fire under myself, and Matt helped me light a fire under myself and got me back playing again. So this is where we're at now. Matt, what have you been doing in that 4-year break?
Me? What have I been doing? Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty! I've been through it before. I've been playing in about 5 million different bands, but yeah, I kept Fallen Fields going. Even it was one of me, for a couple of years. It was just like me, so I was like, okay, well, we'll carry on. And over the past sort of 6 months, me and Neil started playing together again, and then we got a new drummer, Ben, who's still our drummer, but he's a little bit busy doing other stuff at the moment. So Max, who's over there. Hi.
Hello.
Hang on. We'll turn it around. Hey, Max.
Hello.
Hey, Max.
Hello, Max.
So Max volunteered to play drums for us while he's busy doing work stuff. But Max is going to university, so he can't play for us all the time. And then we've got our old bass player Jamie has come back. So now we're back to a 4-piece again. So it's really exciting. So we can now play the Fallen Fields catalogue as it was supposed to sound. It's been really cool. The last couple of gigs, we've got a gig on Friday, but yeah, I mean the past 5 years, holy shit, I've done the solo albums, Fallen Fields stuff. I've been playing with Scarred Up and Crooner's Moon and all that sort of stuff, and started the Rock Union stuff. So yeah, I'm busy as hell as usual, but it's really nice to have. Me and Neil we can sing together again, and we can play guitar together again. So a lot of the Fallen Fields stuff was based around us singing together and playing guitar together. And it's only the past couple of months that we've been able to do that again live, and it feels really good. So it's like, yeah, we'll do more of that. So it's really, really cool. So it's nice. Yeah.
Cool. So, have you been sort of like writing any new material, or you just concentrating on playing live?
The writing always happens because Matt and I have both got like studios in our houses, and we actually went to visit a guy called Danny, and he had a little studio, and he just wanted us to have a look at it, check it out. And I'd written a new song, which was very unlike anything that we'd done before. It was more of a ballad song, really. And we decided that would be the first thing that we would record as the band back together. So we're trying to schedule. We'd probably get it recorded in a day, if we're honest, and then tidy it up over a couple more days. So we're just trying to get some time that we can all get in the studio together and just record it. So there will be some new material. It's just we're old now, so we don't do things as fast. Matt's older than I am, so
yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. I think the new song's going to be called Unbreakable. We should be out by Christmas at least. Now, do you think? I think so.
Oh yeah, should be. I mean, it'll make a really nice Christmas present for all those people that we hate.
What I haven't told you yet is I've actually started writing some more stuff. I meant
You
to tell you.
dirty bastard.
Yeah, I know. I have recorded. I'm busy painting, by the way. If anyone wonders what I'm doing, I'm doing a portrait. So that's why I'm looking down, looking at my paint palette. Anyway, yeah. So I started writing some new material. So we've got riffs recorded. So I'll show them to you, Neil. We'll get on with it. But it's yeah.
I'm so glad you're telling me this live on an interview.
Yeah. Well, exactly. What a better time to tell you. I forgot today. We was busy drinking today.
My daughter might be watching, but anyway, yeah, there's new material coming. I mean, I've got bags of new songs. Matt's constantly writing, which is really sickening. But so there will be some new material. There will be some new songs. I don't know if there'll be a new album anytime soon. There might be an EP, maybe, of new stuff. We'll see. We'll see how we feel. The beautiful thing is that we're not too precious about it, in the sense that we don't think there's any urgency to it. You know, it's the way this band works it is kind of laid back now, and it helps keep it easier to be in the band. You know.
Yeah. The egos have gone, which is, we don't really. There's no like trying to prove ourselves anymore, so it's like we can enjoy ourselves, and
No.
It's good fun now. We're gonna come and play in your front room, Al. That's the plan.
Cool. Yeah, cool. I think some of my neighbours might object, but screw them.
Yeah, screw them. We'll just start doing some like off the cuff Spanish dancing in your garden. Your interpretive dance in the garden. It'll be fun. Flamenco. We'll do something like that.
Off the cuff Spanish dancing sounds amazing.
Off the cuff dancing in a garden in Sunderland would be a right good laugh.
That's the title of the next album. Oh dear God.
Yeah. So, it's right. Have you got any gigs coming up in the next say a month or so?
I'm going to let Matt answer that because he knows everything.
I know when the gigs are. I know when most gigs are. Right. Yeah, we've got one coming up on Friday. We're playing at the Springbank Tavern in Hull with a band called. We're playing with Stevie and Matt, who are great friends of ours. They're doing some really funny acoustic stuff. And then we've got a new band called Severance that are brand new from Hull. So they're going to do some songs, and then we're going to play. So that's our next gig. That's this Friday. That's Friday the After that, I think the next one. Hang on a minute. Let me read my calendar. 1 second. I believe we're supporting the Cut. Fantastic band, the Cut.
Really good band.
Yeah, we've played with the Cut a couple of times in the past, and they're always on tour in the UK and in Europe. And we're lucky enough that when they come to Hull, we tend to get the support slot for them, which is really nice. So that's the next one. Wow, where's my bloody thing? Bear with me, guys. I've got a million documents here. I've got set lists and all sorts of crap. 1 second. Yeah, so that's on the 31st of July at O'Reilly's. So that's supporting the Cup. And then after that, we've got a biker festival in August the 14th. And now I've found my calendar, so I can stop making it up, which is always a bonus. Yes, August the 14th, Haunted Biker event. And then we've got the next one after that is September the 10th, which is a charity gig at O'Reilly's again in Hull. And beyond that, Max is very selfishly going away to the university, so we're going to have to make sure our other drummer is ready, and then we'll start booking gigs after that. So we've got like 3 or 4 booked already, and some more coming up. But yeah, we've got some decent, 3 really good shows coming up. So we've got supporting the Cut, then we've got a biker festival, and then we've got a really cool. It's Decibels for Distance, which is a really cool charity gig that we've got at O'Reilly. So we're looking forward to all those. So they're really cool.
I think today as well we've just booked in a Nam Jam. September the 17th, isn't it?
That's right, yeah, September 17th. Also doing some, we've got
that's just a day of fun, music, tattoos, and it's organised by my good friend Holly. So that'll be a laugh. So we'll be posting these on the Facebook page and sharing them. So it'll be good times.
Yeah,
good times playing music before we die.
Yeah, well, we're getting quite old now, so we're making the most of it all we can.
Yeah. So, if you got if everything lines up and you basically got enough material together to actually record an album, like a full album, and you got all sort of like recorded, mixed, mastered, and all the bells and whistles, and the basically you got everything lined up for like do a full blown tour. Would you go over to you do like a full UK tour, or like go over to Europe, do like a full tour over there, or even go over to to the US or to Canada or down to South Africa to do like a tour?
It'd be really nice to think that we could do that, but it's like we both have jobs. The thing is about doing something like that, you would have to take so much time out, and touring as it goes costs a heck of a lot of money.
Yeah.
Just in the travel. Look at even if you was a UK tour, I think diesel is 199.9 a litre now, isn't it? So you got to weigh up all these costs. It'd be lovely to do it. I'd absolutely adore to go on tour, but it's unrealistic at this part, I think.
I think if something came up where the money was, the logistics were possible. Yeah, diesel's now, I think it's £1,000 a litre. £1,200 a litre, something. Very, very expensive. So, we can only afford to travel about 4 or 5 yards before we run out of fuel. So we've got
you've got a scooter and I've got a push bike.
Mate, we can sort it. You've got the bike. Let's make lots of money.
Yeah, let's make lots of money. Yeah, I'm up for that. I like money. It's good for buying things.
Can you imagine?
I don't know, socks and biscuits. I like both those things. And I don't have any biscuits in, but I've got quite a few socks. Probably about 8, 9.
We've got penguins.
Oh, penguins, yeah. But we don't touch these. We don't touch these, man. These are the band symbol.
Ceremonial penguins.
Ceremonial penguins.
Every gig, every interview, we
I'm
always
going
say,
to name them later.
I think me and you, Route 66, me on the scooter, you on the bike, that could be a winner, you know?
Yeah, as long as we've got enough penguins and socks
We could take penguin socks, maybe even a clean pair of pants.
and a guitar. Then we'll have
Well,
it.
yeah.
How long would it take us to pedal to Sunderland? We could get. We could put the bike and the scooter on a train, right? And as long as we got on the train as well, we could be in Sunderland within like an hour or a
I
day.
reckon so.
Yeah,
I think Elle's probably got some paracetamol and elastoplast.
we
So
could
we'll be
do a
all right.
tour of Sunderland,
Oh,
like
that'd be-
nursing homes and stuff in Sunderland. That'd be fun. I'm up for it.
Yeah.
we could
We
throw
call it the
penguins,
Fallen Field Tour.
fallen arches, on tour.
Yeah, that'll do. So anyway, yeah, that's. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, so that clears that up, well.
Matt's been drinking all day. I do apologize.
You wait till you see the portrait. Come on, frame yourself, lad. Come on, you're on telly, El. Next question.
Come on, you've met Al, who's all his composure now. He's acting like some kind of drunk Terry Wogan. Give him just show up and let Al compose himself so he can answer the goddamn question.
Come on, El.
Ask it.
Excuse me.
El's having a moment. You're not helping, Matt. I told you not to wear that fucking hat.
I can't do painting without me freaking out. Can I? It was stupid and shit.
Nobody likes you, Matt. Nobody likes you.
That's fine. I don't care. I'm busy. I'm doing something brilliant here.
Anyway, next question now.
So, where can people find you on social media?
I don't have social media, but you can follow me down Newland Avenue in Hull. Sometimes I go to shops to get biscuits or socks. You know, you can hide around the corner, and as long as I didn't see you and I don't know you're following me, we're not going to have a problem. But if I see you, I'm going to shout "take" and run away. Or maybe Facebook. Maybe Facebook. I do have that. I have a Facebook.
We've got a Facebook.
We do have a Facebook.
I think is it fallenfields.facebook.com?
Fallenfields.org. Well, wide web.
Fallenfield. Hang on. Let me type in. Give me a minute. Hang on. I'll type it into Google. Right. Fallenfields.org.
Web. Well, web.
That's Fields of the Nephilim. Who are them? I don't want
Fields of the Nephilim.
Fields of the Nephilim.
Fields from the Nephilim.
Yeah, very good band, but that's not me, is it? I'm not in Fields of the Nephilim. Neither are you, Neil. Hey, it could be Neil.
Yeah, we have Facebook, Al. Just look. Yeah, we have a Facebook.
Hey, Al. I've got it. Facebook.com. Al, stop laughing. It's not funny. Facebook.com. Forward. Hang on. Oh, behave yourself. Forward. I got to lost the tab. Where's the tab? I got the fucking screenshot. Right on a minute.
With a face on it. This is my Facebook.
Right, Facebook.com /fallenfields. There you go. You can find us on there. There's all sorts on there. There's pictures and you won't believe it. Ridiculous.
Or if you want to contact us directly, we are both members of Queen. But nobody else knows about that. We're in the background, you know. Them lads are, I mean, but they're older than us and they can't really play anymore. So we're in the background under the stage doing it, but we don't get any credit.
Session guys.
I think last paycheck from Queen, I got a bottle of Pepsi and some nice Walker's French fries. Yeah, diet though, it's crap, man. Shoot.
All I got, right? Do you know? I got one cashew nut wrapped in birthday paper. That's all I got from Queen. For the past 4 years, we've been doing this.
I'm not happy about it. Anyway, go on, El. Do your worst, Terry.
Go on, El. Your turn.
So, any advice for people who want to become a musician?
Oh, God, I'm going to have to be serious about this now, aren't I? Yes, I do have some advice about people who want to become musicians. And it is this. Listen to as much different music as you can. It doesn't matter what you want to do, be a singer, guitar player, bass guitarist, whatever, cellist, violinist. Listen to as much as you can outside the genres that you normally listen to and learn. But more importantly, learn to be yourself with your instrument. Don't try and be anybody else because you'll never get there. Learn to be yourself with your instrument and just have fun with it. And that's the best bit of advice I can give. And drink a lot. Loads.
Yeah, drink loads. That's the idea.
Yeah.
You all right, Al?
Yeah, just about.
And be serious about it, especially in interviews, because if you come across as flippant, nobody's going to want to buy your tips.
No one's going to take you seriously, mate. That's the thing. So you've got to make sure that you do it right.
You'll have boxes of tapes left. Nobody will have bought them. Be serious. Always serious.
Always.
Like a school mom.
I just need to get some blue. All right, just bear with me. No, it's not blue. Can you get us a beer from the fridge? Cheers, bud. No. I'm just getting some blue paints. All right, don't worry.
What for? Nobody's got blue eyes here.
What colour are your eyes, Al? I can't see from here.
Blue-green. Blue-green.
Yeah, you could have said brown. He's probably got loads of browns there. And you go, you know he hasn't got any blue out. What are you doing to him? Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Max. Thank you. Merry Christmas, by the way. Right, sorry. Yeah, sorry, I've got my blue paint now, so we're off.
What advice have you got, Matt?
What do you want, serious or maybe in the tits?
What advice have you got to would-be up-and-coming new musicians? Not baby ones.
All right, I'll be serious. Don't listen to anybody that tells you that you can't do it. That's the main thing. If you want to do something, don't listen to anybody else. You do it, and just carry on until you do it. Don't give up and don't stop. Even if your hands hurt and you get sore fingers, carry on. You know, that's all I would say. And don't listen to anybody else, because the only people that tell you can't do something are those people that haven't done it themselves. So if you want to play the guitar, and don't stop until you can play the guitar. That's my advice. Simple as that. And practice a lot.
God, we came across it once, didn't we?
What?
I think this is going well. This interview.
Well.
I think we're coming across as funny but wise.
Well, I think so, yeah. Total bell ends, one of the two. I'm not sure which one. But
L's nice though, isn't he?
L's lovely. I like him.
I don't mind him at all. I was quite prepared to be really annoyed by it, but I actually think he's really nice. And this has been really nice, actually. This is the best thing I could be doing on a Saturday night.
Well, that's true.
Because this has been great. I've loved it.
Yeah. I'll be honest, when I started this interview, I wasn't sure, and I couldn't have guessed that I was going to draw or paint a picture of Elle looking over a blue wall. That's what's happened. And you'll see the result in just a moment. But, you know, it's going very well so far. I couldn't have predicted that.
That is
So,
the
Elle,
weirdest thing.
you've inspired me to do whatever this is.
Cool.
I think it's time we ask Elle a question.
All right, let's go. Let's ask Elle some
Right.
questions.
So, Elle, have you had any aspirations to be a musician within your life? Because you seem to be into the rock. Have you had any aspirations, or are you a musician? I don't know.
I did want to become a guitarist. I'm going back. Well, back into like the mid '80s. Ever since I really started getting into the rock, especially in the rock genre and heavy metal, because as you can tell by my shirt, I'm heavily into Iron Maiden,
And why wouldn't you
and
be?
ever since,
Me too.
yeah, yeah,
So-
it's yeah.
You
So
should do it.
yeah, I did start to learn. The guitar a few years back, but basically life going nowhere. So I have been in recent time. I've started to think, I'm touching 49 now, and I thought I might as well go out and buy a guitar and
Starts to do, doesn't it? Starts to do. You can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been playing for 30 years, and I'm only 32. So I start. But no, there's no time better. There's no time better to do it. There's no time like the present. Go out if you get it. Don't worry. No, another bit of advice for musicians, right? You don't necessarily need really expensive gear. You just need something that feels right, and learn to play it. Get comfy with it. Learn to play it. It doesn't matter what it is. Guitar, bass, drums, clarinet. Just buy one. Learn to play it. Start loving it. Learn to love it. That's the one.
Oh, very good. Yep. And also, if you buy a guitar, Elle, don't buy an Encore. Any other guitar is fine, but in the 80s and the early 90s, Encore started bringing out some guitars. So if you see an Encore guitar in cash converters or wherever, don't buy it because they're really poo. Any other guitars, fine, but buy a guitar and play, man. If you want to play, we'll come to Sunderland and teach you how to play. How's that for a deal?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it might take us a while because apparently we're coming on our fucking bikes, but
we'll set off now. We're there in February.
It's not very. It's not uphill. If it's uphill, you can ram it.
El, do you want to say hello to Max while he's here?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So listen, the deal is that we've got a new drummer called Ben, but Ben's kind of busy at the moment and he's learning some songs. But Max, who's my son, kindly offered to play drums for us. So Max has been playing on the past few gigs, and but he's going to university in September and to do cool stuff with cool people instead of hanging around with us old farts. So there's Max. Max, Max. Andy, guys.
Hello.
Max.
Hello, Max. Max, what's it like being there? What's it like being working with your dad?
Nightmare. No, it's good fun. It's alright. It's weird because all the songs that we're playing, all the Fall and Phil stuff, was written whilst I was sort of growing up, and they say like the stuff that sticks with you the most about your life, music wise, is like between the age of about 11 and 16, and that's pretty much the era while these songs are being written and stuff. So the songs that I'm playing now, I know them very, very well, sort of instinctually. No one better than Dad, to be fair.
Well, that's true. Yeah, definitely.
But and so it's quite weird. So as we It's very, very fun. And it's been nice to sort of play them as they were, but also put some of my own little embellishments and little things here and there just to make it my own and my own sort of personality, which, yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to going to play more gigs with the band?
Yes, yeah. Got a few gigs coming up, and it's been fun so far. There's been there's, at least with drums anyway. There's been ups and downs. mainly the drum kit going down to the pub whilst I was trying to play it because there wasn't a carpet. So every time I hit the kick drum, it shifted a few feet.
Yeah, we've got the most expensive drum pedals you can possibly buy.
Yeah.
But with no carpet. So although they're fantastic, yeah, they disappeared across the pub half the time. So
Yeah.
Max is like his drum kit was halfway across the stage.
Yeah, I was having to sort of chase after the kit as I would play.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare, but you know
We've learned.
we got through it, and the gig was okay. To be fair. And
Yeah, we've only been doing it for 30 years. We're still learning.
Yeah, what do we know about it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Well, cheers, Max. We've got. I think we're just about there. Have we got anything else, Al, you need to ask us?
Yeah. Yeah. So where can people find your Fallen Fields music? Is it on like Spotify, LinkedIn, Bandcamp, or any other places?
I know we're on Spotify. I know we're on Amazon Music. Are we on Apple Music, Matt?
Apple, yeah, we are. We're on Apple. What else? We're on Amazon Music, Spotify.
We're on every place that does pay us. We're on every
All the
streaming
streams.
channel that doesn't pay us.
We're on YouTube. Just search Fallen Fields. If you type Fallen Fields to Google, you'll either come up with Fallen Fields, Fallen Arches, or Fields of Nephilim. We're Fallen Fields, so yeah.
I think as well, we've also got quite a bit of stuff on YouTube as well. I think the first and second album's on there. So, yeah, it is there to endure and enjoy. So, yeah, search for it and listen to it, really. That's the hardest thing right now, being in a band, is there's that many mediums and there's that many bands out there. Some really, really good bands. I mean, I know loads of really, really good bands out there, and they're just not getting, because there's so much music out there, people aren't listening to it. Because it's so easily available. People are almost a little bit blasé about it and said, "Oh, well, I'll listen to it tomorrow," and then it ends up not getting listened to, which is a real shame. There's some really good bands even in our hometown of Hull, and I'm sure you're the same in Sunderland, and they're just begging for an audience that, and it's. So go and search out these bands. If you get any links to any bands, go and check them out. There's loads on Rock Union. There's loads of unsigned bands on Rock Union. Just click on the links and just check them out. Just drop them a message. It means so much to bands, I think, that they get some good feedback.
Yeah, totally. I mean, El's one of the ambassadors of unsigned music, because El spends his time seeking out bands that really need to get heard, and then he sends them a copy, and I hassle them, and then get them off the website. So yeah, there are people that El and myself, we know what it's like. There's so many bands out there, and when you listen to them, like if you listen to the Rock Union Underground playlist now, which is really bands that El sent me and bands that we've got from other places, there's some fantastic music on there. Like, just go and listen to it. There's so many great bands on there. So yeah, any unknown stuff, get on there. Get on rockunion.com and .co.uk. There's a group there full of unknown stuff. And, yeah, that's what we're doing there.
Cool. Yeah. So, Matt, what's what you've been painting?
Are you ready? Oh, this
Yes.
is the portrait I painted. You saw the blank canvas, didn't you, when I first started? And well, let's just not mess around.
It's fucking petrifying. That looks like Oh, fucking hell. That looks like Eric Morecambe as a potato on a blue wall. That's potato Eric Morecambe. That's fucking beautiful. Can that be the next album cover? We'll call it Rock and Roll L. That's fucking ace.
That's how do an interview inexplicably behind a blue wall. Why not?
Why not?
You know, that'll be winging
I
its
like
way
it.
through you.
That's Hell's Bells.
That's yours. So I'm going to send that to you.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I really like it, or I want to come round your house and kill you now. I want that. I don't know if I want that for myself to put above my toilet, or I want to come round and kill you. It's weird. I'm tired. I don't know what to do.
You're right, Al.
Oh, can I ask a question? You live in Sunderland, which I guess is not far from. Do you have penguins in Sunderland?
Yeah.
You do? I didn't think you would have. I'll be honest with you, you've shocked me. You've shocked me.
We'll send you some penguins as well. We'll send you a picture and some lovely, lovely penguins.
Yeah, that's what. Because that's the Fallen Fields promise. That's what we do, man. It's just, we like to make a difference in people's lives. We like to really annoy them with our music, paint really creepy pictures that make people want to kill people or not, and send penguins already chocolatey biscuit good. Do you remember that guy who sent that Twix to? Do you remember that?
Yeah. He shot himself, didn't he?
He did, but we also sent him that toe. And I think he never saw the threat. So, yeah, that was weird.
To be fair, though, mate, for the last 10 minutes, he was really happy.
Yeah, he was not. Yeah. I think it's maybe when he didn't pick up the Twix and he picked the toe and put it in his mouth. That was maybe it for him. It was like, yeah. I feel bad for him. I can't remember his name. I just called him Holy Head.
Well, we'll send him both fingers next time and see if that's better,
Yeah, those two.
You learn, don't you? You learn from your mistakes.
You do, yeah. You do.
Okay.
You do realise that guitars are going to sue you now, don't you?
Yeah, that's all right. It's fine.
I'm all right with it.
Worse than that.
I'm all right with it. I've never said that. I think they're great.
Say no more.
Anyway.
Anyway, guys. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this weird and wacky, fun interview.
When does the interview start? Let me know when we're live. Let me know when we're live. I've got this really nice shirt I want to put on.
Oh no! I just started. I got so excited.
But you might as well just do it during the interview.
I've done it. We've done it. That was real.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, we've done it.
Yeah, I liked it. That was fun. I've had more fun.
Well, yeah,
but not today. That was. Anyway, sort of. He'll fucking sleep today, won't he?
Note to self, don't interview these fucking idiots again.
I'm just glad we're allowed to swear, otherwise I'd have had fuck all to say.
That's true, yeah. That's true.
You know.
You've been very well told.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right, guys, thank you so much for coming on. It's been absolute absolute joy talking to you guys. Yeah, so thank you for coming on.
Cheers,
You're
man.
welcome, buddy.
We'll hopefully see you at a gig.
Oh, hopefully, yeah, hopefully.
You better get your ass down here, man.